Here we go. It's Misty Mountain Talk, Led Zeppelin style in downtown East Side Brownsville. That's right. I told you. I never lied to you. I'm going to bring you fire on the wire tonight. That's right. 30 minutes, bottom line coming at you. Brought to you by Scrap Daddy, Chances Logistics, all day long, trucking up and down the road and making it happen. Man, we got a lot to talk about, you know. First thing is we're on the new AV equipment right now. I got Mark the Shark back here. I got Fast Freddy back here. Are we doing good? Okay, everybody's jamming out. That's what I'm talking about, man. We got one blowout system. Ow! We love it. Studio 02, baby. That's right here, Studio 02. Anyway, so bottom line, okay. First thing I want to say, what a bummer that Hagerstown had to cancel. I mean, it was Mother Nature. The hell was Mother Nature. That's what I think of her. You know what I'm saying? But, man, Frank Saggy, Alan knows this. Alan knows this. And I told him this. I've told everybody this. Little did I know as a young man in the stands, listening to the races when I was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old in them old wooden bleachers. Probably still ones are there. Anyways, that you hear a guy up there yelp and have the energy to get people wound tight with expressions like the playground to power, Carnegie Avenue. Who's got the hot shoe, right? Okay, everybody knows that. That's a staple. It's a staple. The cars would come down the front stretch. He'd name them off. They all had nicknames, you know. The Virginia Leadfoot. We can go on and on. The Shade Grove. How about the Shade Grove what, Mark? The Shade Grove Hill? What are we talking about? Shade Grove Hill. That's right, Shady Grove Slingshot. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, there were so many nicknames, okay? And the energy he put out was unreal. He was ahead of his time. Long live, God rest, Frank Saggy. I wish we could have been there. I do. Our plans to take us probably Path Valley that weekend. I have to look. It's been moved to July 12th, the Saggy tribute, July 12th on a Saturday. But yeah, I wish we could have been there. You know what I mean? The energy of that guy and to honor him is that we were going to do a lot of pit walks and talk to a lot of people. But no, he's definitely been an influence with me. Little did I ever know it. I'll never be him. No one will ever be him because he's him. Okay? He's him. We'll all be our own, but the influence is great. Anyways, y'all seen some pictures or videos up in Montoursville, PA. That's right. My daughter graduated. Madison Cordell, love her to pieces. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't see a lot of privacy sides of things with me. Some of you know me a little bit better than others. But no, I was really tickled. And, God, what a day. Who'd ever thought that day would come? I know a lot of you have people that are graduating now, the kids, and it's a little overwhelming. It is. But, hey, we keep on plugging away, doing our thing. We wish them the best. We move them forward. But I love her to pieces. I'm glad y'all, I really appreciate all the comments, all the feedback, and people viewing it and stuff. It made her day. I know that right now. It truly did. It made her day. Big time made her day. Anyways, you always get to see my mug. You know what I'm saying, Shark?
I hear you.
Yeah, Shark's got a microphone back there too, Freddie. We're all hooked up, man. We're all hooked up. We good? Is everybody good? Because we're really trying to get this nailed down. We got investment in this for the people because it's about you, the people, the fans, the sponsors, the drivers. It's a big circle. It goes around and round and round. And I'll be damned, we're bringing the big energy to fill that void. And that's what we're going to keep doing all freaking time long. We're not stopping. Bottom line. Whether we're walking at the track, whether we're freaking here, I don't care where we're at. We're doing it. We do it with big energy. So, here we go. Let's do the bottom line. I'm wound tight tonight. I am. I've been wound tight since the weekend. You can ask Stall that boy. I blew that freaking microphone up, and I'll blow her up again Tuesday night, tomorrow night. We'll talk about that in a minute. Appalachian Review. Let's talk about the Appalachian Mountain Speed Week. Obviously, it didn't get started is a good thing because it rained. Mother Nature, once again, wipes out Clinton County, okay? And by the way, let me back up. We're going to take 5 seconds for station identification. The bottom line is brought to you by Chances Logistics, ladies and gentlemen, your leader in trucking and logistics on the highway. There you have it. That's like the big dogs do it. That's what we're doing. Anyways, gotta love it. Appalachian Review. Clinton rained. Hagerstown rain. But in between, they stop up at the Speed Palace, right? Up at the Speed Palace. And they run. They get one in. They get one show in. That's a game changer in Appalachian Mountain Speed Week, guys. If you run Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're off Monday, attrition takes over. People get a little uneasy coming to Path Valley. They do. They've told me that because they either haven't ran it much, some never ran it. Hell, Cosner last year said, I hate this place. Don't take it the wrong way. But yeah, it's a different animal. It's a different animal to run at, and a lot of guys don't like it. Some love it. But that makes a change now because usually some attrition plays, but you only ran one time. That's it, one time. And we'll talk about that. It was a $5,000 to win show. We've seen Trevor Feathers. How about it? Trevor Feathers, he had the lead foot. He set fast time, okay? He was the guy right from the beginning of the night that set the pace, okay? He started, I believe, on the pole of that feature. Ultimately, the Truth Saturday won from 8th. Pretty powerful, okay? But Jared Miley, how about that? Comes from 14th and parks it in second on the podium. Pretty impressive. Haven't heard much out of Miley this year. Truly haven't. Now and then he'll dip on Zuver and Company's ULMS. Feathers, respectable podium third. Give him that. He's in the Cameron Mann entry, the Tyler Emery car, right? Because Tyler's obviously nursing his ailments, his back, and so, God, I wish he's okay. I know how he means with back pain and back issues. Superfly, Colby Fry, fourth, and then Trevor Collins runs fifth, okay? That's how it lays out. We've seen the big guy come down. Oh, brother, where art thou, big brother, they say. And the Super Deuce out of the big New York State woods makes his grand appearance racing this year. He finishes a respectable 9th, okay? Stuhler, a respectable 11th, given the stoutness of the field. You got to give it to him, credit where credit's due. You take a look at Eckert. Eckert dumps out of the B main, okay? So I don't know what happened. Wasn't there. I was at Path Valley. I was south down 75, screaming my lungs out, okay? He dips to the B main. He starts 26th in the A main. Dead last, okay? And he finishes 15th. So he moves 11. He did move, okay? I don't know what happened. So anyways, having said that, we go to Path Valley tomorrow night. The quarter-mile bull ring, the small track with the big action, okay? And it's there are going to be people touching. People's going to get uncomfortable a little bit, okay? Because that's the way it is up there. You're going to touch, okay? The track, they always run it up to the top. The shelf is not there. Run it to the top. Okay? It needs to be ran to the top. That's the fast way around her. We've seen that happen. You've seen what Bobby Pierce, correct, Mark, last year? Pierce ran the thing like a nut around the top.
He was crazy.
He did. Ziegler ran the thing like a nut around the top. You can get around on the bottom, but I'm telling you, when she's going to, I think she'll rubber up, get a little blowed off, and get abrasive and look out, okay? And there'll be lap traffic. That's the one thing up there. You better race through a lap traffic of cars when you're running them supers. Limited you have to, but them supers, they're going to have to maneuver through lap traffic. Hell, I know. Rick Eckert lapped me like 14 times the other year. You know what I'm saying? I watched him. I waved to him. I was eating a bologna sandwich when he went around me. Anyways, here's who we had show their face, show their car. Covert, the Shade Gap assassin. How about it? Piper, the Pied Piper, making his appearance, okay? Don't count the Pied Piper out. No, sir, do not. He'll pull one out of the bag on you, I'm telling you. Feathers, obviously. Miley, Dylan Yoder, Andrew Yoder. The Truth. How about the General Lee? Not the start he probably wanted. They're struggling a little bit this year. They are. They haven't been out a lot, but it's early, guys. It's not even mid-June. It's early. Eckert, obviously. Stone, Stuhler, Hardy. Don't count the captain out. The captain was on a roll, too, up there. He never started the feature. I don't know what happened there. They didn't say. I don't know. Flinner, Ferrer, Collins, Ryan, Bernhazel, Brian Bernhazel, Quaid, Hollage making the haul up down out of the southern belt, as we call it. Holman, we've seen LaSalle. Okay, good. Barry, Austin Barry. We've seen Christine in that beautiful-looking race car. Julius Burkholder. How about Randy? Randy bringing the kryptonite out to play. Debuting her out on night one, the opening night. Not the official opening night, but the opening night of Speed Week. We've seen Chad Myers, Deal, Leiter, Lupfer, Jeff Miller. I'm sure I'm missing a couple, but there's what we've seen. And I'm sure you'll see a good pack of them. Like I said, attrition hasn't had a chance to take its toll. It hasn't. Tour guys are like, well, I'm kind of wrinkled up and tore up, and I'm going to Path Valley. Let's just put the brakes. It ain't like we're going to win the thing for the series championship. So let's put the brakes on and let's dip, the next day. So, anyways, I think you'll see a decent deal tomorrow night. I really do. Clinton County, obviously rain. Sealings Grove, past Wednesday. Them super dudes, right? Super dudes. Super Dirt Car Series. They tore them up. Everybody's watched that like 500 times. That was a crash fest down the front stretch. It was ridiculous. Friesen won. Store Friesen. And by the way, he also wins the Craftsman Truck of Michigan International on Saturday. So, his week was pretty good. Real good. Rumsey was second. Is it Braum or Brain, Mark? and then modifieds. Make something up.
Not sure.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Anyways, no, them guys, they obviously don't get down here that often. They're okay. You know, they sit in the middle of the race car, and them things up north, man, they're crazy. They go. We watched them up at Outlaw, didn't we, Mark? And it was a lot of fun up there, and them guys.
They were wild.
It was. Them guys roll. Them guys roll. We know Superfly Colby Fry dips in them a little bit, the 358 ones. But yeah, Friesen 1, Hellacious crashes. Hellacious crashes. Okay, moving on Williams Grove. Oh, I can't wait to get to this one. And by the way, station identification, this brought to you by Chaz's Logistics. How about it? Scrap Daddy! Williams Grove, All-Star Circuit of Champions, Lynn Paxton Classic. The guy, the one, has 11 career All-Star wins, 116 career wins at Williams Grove. Can you give me some LD, baby? Lance DeWeese. I'm feeling it. He's been all around it for the last couple weeks. Now, second place was DD, not Danny Dietrich. Didn't do it. We're going to call it that. He didn't do it, okay? So I'm sure he's probably raising hell about something. My front wing was too big. Anyways, he couldn't chase him. He couldn't do it. Lance was in his heyday. And even better, the third place, Ryan Smith. Nothing against Ryan Smith, but you know what? I'm glad that frickin' Donnie Christ car looked at the rear of that frickin' Lance DeWeese machine all night long, baby. So feel me out there. Now, Lance wins. Let's talk about Eldura, the dream. JD wins. There you go. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's like going to Disneyland out there. You spend a bunch of money, you tear shit up, and everybody parties, throws horseshoes, has cornhole games, tear shit up, you go home. You know what I'm saying? Blow some motors up. It's great. But JD, he's a Superman. He wins. Right? Josh Rice had a nice deal. Josh Rice did, too. There's plenty of guys had some good fit. You know, obviously, Turbo, Herb's out there pissing people off because he's good at doing that, you know. Anyways, Port, 410s. Logan Wagner wins. Imagine that, right? LD second. Whittle third. Whittle's strong. They call him the Silver Spoon, okay? The trust fund kid from New Jersey. But he's strong, and that's 67. I know a little bit about him. He's strong. He's a contender, okay? Don't count that guy out wherever he's at. Okay, Mark, are we good, guys? Yeah. We got Mark the Shark and Freddie Keister back here, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're brocking out bottom line. We appreciate you tuning in tonight.
Jeff said thumbs up.
Okay, that's good. We like that. Jeff Fowler, he's our main ace in the hole from down the Southern Belt. Our audio-visual guy, getting us set up. He tells us what to buy. We buy it. He gets it programmed. And then we got to figure out how to run it and keep it running. And that's where we're getting better at it. Okay, moving on. Wingless Sportsman's at the Grove. How'd I forget? Wingless Sportsman's, okay? Or Mark, back up. Yeah, they were at the Grove. Wingless Sportsman's.
Both of them.
Both of them, correct. Tony Jackson, 51 wins. T. Jackson, 51 wins. Brandon Scher, good run for him in the 69, runs second. Bill Bryan Jr. runs third, okay? Super Sportsman's, T. Jackson. He wins that one, too. That's number 52. He won the 50th up at Port Royal. How about it, Mark?
Yep.
That's where he ran the 50th. So he got 52 to his name right now. He's retiring after this year. That's what he says. I believe it. I really believe he is. I do. Baps, they had Sunday show. Rained. It rained. Here we go. Path Valley. Shall I get to the quarter-mile bull ring? I'm here, Beavis. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, right, yeah. Okay, here we go. Limited 8 models. We've seen the Tornado, baby. 18 cars roll in. The 118 parks it up front. That's his second win. He parks it. A lot of high energy there for that. You know what I'm saying? Merkel. Garmin was second. Garmin, he moved. Garmin moved. He continues to move up. If he starts a little farther up in it, he might be a game changer, okay? That's racing. That's how it is. Lance DeWeese been doing it for the last 2 months. He's been hard charger. Look how many hard chargers that guy had. DeWeese has had a hard charger like once a week for like the last 6 months. I'm just exaggerating, but he has, okay? That means you got to start up front better, and then you go. But no, Garmin was second. How about this one? Gunnar Walls wheeling the 462. Let me say that. The 462 gets touched. Everybody touched. Got a little uncomfortable there at the start of the race. Oh, my God. Okay? Then they reset the field. Gunnar comes from the rear, I think 17th, and finishes third. Do the math. That's 14 spots in the 462. She was bolted down. The 462, my friends, will be in action tomorrow night with the super late models at Appalachian Mountain Speed Week to lay some freaking rubber down and throw some dirt. Okay, so good for Kid Smooth. We've seen the 270. Wow. I tell you what, guys, I got to give it the dubs. Aiden Krause and his team. The Stoner machine, his grandfather, Jeff Stoner, his parents, Renee, or Paige, sorry. Paige Renee, yeah. And Hager, Danny Hager, the great Danny Hager, right?
We called him Mr. Smooth.
The legend of his time. He's mentoring this operation. You know, he is. He's mentoring it. And Aiden Krause wired the field, man. Rookie year, 6th race out. He parks it at victory lane and goes ape shit. Okay? And he should. And I went ape shit too.
I didn't get a hug.
Well, whatever. You'll get one sometime, Stahl. You get them for everybody else. Anyways, yeah, it was great. T.A. Ward put 5 bills up for that show. That was a good show. 600s, Dakota Schaefer. Mods, Kurt Baker won. Good for Kurt Baker. Strictly Stocks, Garlock, Rusty Garlock in the 64. He's a contender with them. Thunder Cars, TB's Body Shop, put 5 bills to that. We've seen Kevin Bard. He got jiggy with it, right? Big with, what's his car say? Big Booty Judy. That's what it says on the rear of the car. But he won. He won. Okay? So, yeah, good racing. It was probably the best outing they've had at Path Valley this year. Between weather, fans, racers, track, staff, everybody was on the same page, up on it, wanted to have fun and throw some energy out there. You could feel it. You could. Lincoln, All-Star Circuit of Champions. That was a DD deal. Danny Dietrich rightfully won that. Okay? Waldman was second. Chase Dietz was third. Okay? Winchester, here we go. Modified Mafia is in town. My Wesley, my buddy I met down at Tyler County, he's down there announcing for them. Okay? And we've seen Chris Arnold. He parks it. Holcomb was second. He's always strong. Cable was third. Collum fourth. And Williams fifth. East Coast Legends doing it freestyle, my friends. The Freeze Motorsports Gang and their series. First feature, Alex McCollum. Second, Logan Carball. Pure Stocks, Walter Crouch. He wins. Walter Crouch. Now, United E-Mod Series. They were at Latrobe. That's Zuver and Company. That's under his deal. That's his deal. Okay? Latrobe. Jonathan Taylor wins. Not Jonathan Taylor of the rock band Korn. Okay? That would be pretty cool. Fred and I went to see Korn. Fred couldn't walk for a week or hear him. It was pretty impressive. We've seen, second place. Went to Spike Moore. And the guy, I think, in the interview called him Greg Moore. It's Spike Moore. We got to get that fixed. Okay? Time to Winner was third. That was your modifieds. They got a good field of them out there. But old Spike, he ran second. Are we missing anything? I got to get a drink.
Not that I know of.
See, we got air conditioner in here now. But we don't run it during the show. It may be a little too loud. So, but we didn't cool her down earlier enough here today, and she's a little stuffy in here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hot air coming out of this big balloon. Okay, I'm flipping it over. Okay, once again, brought to you by Chances Logistics all day long. Who's hot? Like fire on the wire. Okay, here it is. Ashley Yoder Designs, Who's Hot? Wraps, decals, race cars, any kind of printing, decals, lettering, you name it. Ashley Yoder Designs, you can't beat it. We love it. So, here we go. Who's hot? We ain't got a lot to go off of on super late models. They ain't ran other than to the other night because they haven't ran before. They've been rained out or not on the card. It's been several weeks, really. So, we're keeping it local, regional. So we'll go with the truth, sadly. I mean, he won, so rightfully so.
Keep it here.
Oh, keep it here?
Yeah.
Is it, okay. Okay, good. Are we not picking up?
Yeah, but it's fading.
It's fading. Okay, so anyways, Satterley wins, so we're going to go with him being hot, okay? Watch Feathers. I'm telling you, he's got a machine to tanker you with, okay? He's hooked up. Limited late models, we're going to stay with Snooky right now. I mean, he was out helping Troutman out in the Dream, right? The Dream, and at Eldora. And I was at the original Million, by the way. My dad and I went. We went twice. We went out to watch it pour down rain and left. And then we went around and went back months and months later or something and watched it. And we watched Donnie Moran win. That's right. But anyway, Snooky, he's probably still sitting on the bubble there. You probably can't take that from him. You know, he's done some pretty impressive stuff. Watch Garmin. He's improving each week. Okay? He's improving between Port and Path Valley. He's going to nab one here pretty soon. Myers, same thing. He was a little lag there this past weekend. I mean, he wasn't terrible. He's better than I am. Okay, but no, he was moving. But it's a lot of them guys. You can ask Mark. They started back a little bit in that field. Okay, and there was a lot of guys there for the first time that it started up. It got a little dicey. Okay, but no, he's very well there. It's just it's early, guys. I just keep saying that it's early. 410s. I'm going with Deweese. I'm going with LD, who's hot. I'm going to tell you why. Weichert, he finishes third. He finishes second in the 100,000 night. He goes to Williams Grove, he wins. He goes to Port Royal the next night, he runs second. Give the duo, the dubs, to LD, baby. He ain't on the rocking chair. He's still got a little bit of alcohol to burn in them freaking feet on them tires, on them gas pedal. So he's getting it done. Now, tomorrow night, it will begin again at 6 p.m. Remember, them gates are at 4, 6 p.m., Path Valley. Okay? We're going to kick it off. Thunder Cars are one with them. Going to be an excellent show. I'm going to have a pre-race zone about 5-ish, full quarter 5-ish. It'll be live, as always. And we'll be up in the booth, okay? Getting it done. Now, I want you to remember to go to YouTube and subscribe, because all the videos, promos, episodes, they're all filtering over to YouTube. YouTube, that's Elbows Up Dirt Production on YouTube. It's free to subscribe. Please, go subscribe, okay? So you'll be able to see them all. And they're there. They're banked, okay? They're banked. Let's take a minute and talk about ULMS and Zuver and Company. 25th anniversary, Jay's Automotive, guys, okay? They've been in the business. Now, they come out, continue to establish a strong presence and East Coast footprint in dirt late model racing. No question. Even in the modifieds he's working on, but it's moving along nicely. Okay, we were just down there with him, gave him a hand, did what we could at Tyler County. We did it last year. We went to Outlaw, we went to McKean. We got nuts. We brought energy. We like it. You know that. He takes and pulls one out of the hat, a rabbit out of the hat, Zuvi. Biggest fanfare race coming up, race period in general, is July 3rd and 4th, a Thursday and Friday, at Genesee Speedway in Batavia, upstate New York. Okay? Thursday, Friday, 6,000 prelim night, 10,000, $44 or something like that. Saturday night, fireworks each night, post-race interviews, all sorts of stuff going on. It's a fanfare deal. He did. He hit a home run here. He hit a home run. Okay? It's called the Stars and Stripes Showdown. I think it's going to be great. Great. We're going to be there. Did I say that? Elbows Up Dirt Productions is going to be there, pre-race zone, up on the mic, getting jiggy with it, bringing the big energy to Zuver and Company, to ULMS. That's what we do wherever we go. And we will continue to do that because we love our fans and our racers and our supporters. Our next big show, guess when? Next Thursday night. And we're not telling you who's on it yet, obviously. We'll run a promo there. But it'll be released next Sunday, Monday, something like that. But yeah, next Thursday night, 8 o'clock. We're going to be getting it hard, wired down, baby. Right here. We're going to get it done, and we want you to tune in. I've got a real good guest, hell of a guest, okay? And we're going to have a lot of good discussion about things. So let's look. Mark gave me some things here before we leave the end on. It's who has the most wins right now, okay? Let's look at it. Kyle Hardy, Captain Kyle, 9 wins. Max Blair, 7. Anthony Macri, 6. Some of these are sprint cars, I'll play. Jason Geisman, he's in what, Pure Stocks?
Yeah.
6. Lane Snook, 6. Tony Jackson, 6. Colton Freeze, 5. Davin Kaiser, 5. Kyle Lear, 5. Rick Eckert, 5. Briggs Danner, 4. Danny Dietrich, 4. Devin Brandon, 4. Drake Troutman, 4. Now, these can be in multi-disciplines, obviously. Whether they're a modified, a limited, a late, it's total wins. It's total wins. Brandon, we stop with him. Todd Walls, he runs that 500cc microsprint. He's got 4. Tyler Barrett, 4. Tyler Carpenter, 4. Andrew Yoder, 3. Colby Fry, 3. Spike Moore, 3. The Truth, 3. Jeremy Ott, 3. Keith Reed, 3. Ray Cable, 3. Rick Potter, 3. I like old Potter, baby. That number 15. He's up there in Bedford. Okay, Rusty Garlock, 3. Steven Snyder, 3. Tim B. Bittner, he runs a 305 sprint, 3. Trevor Gotch, don't forget that young man. He's in a 600. He's a young man getting it done between here, Millbridge. He was just at Path Valley Saturday night. He's all over the place. Big plans for that kid. Okay? Aaron Upty, 2. Cole DeWeese has 2. DJ Myers has 2. Franny Raymer, he has 2. Merkel's got 2. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, Mark. You did a good job on that. I'm glad you got that together for me, man.
I might have missed a few because some tracks never, like Roaring Knob, you still never heard about them yet.
Nah, well, they just got electric up there. So, you know what I'm saying? But no, it's all good. Thanks, Mark. Anyways, neither here or there. Here we are. We did the bottom line. We're getting you out of here under 30 minutes. We fed you a lot of information. Brought to you by Chaz's Logistics, ladies and gentlemen. The bottom line. Next Thursday night, it's the House of Dirt. And it'll be on prime time, baby, at 8 o'clock, and we'll release the promo this week. You're going to love it. You know, it's been a pleasure being on here, and I want y'all to have a good evening and get in your cars after work and drive north up 75 to the quarter-mile bull ring where we got the small track with the big action. We'll see you tomorrow night.